Inside ADV.1 is a behind-the-scenes look into the life of ADV.1 Wheels and the group of individuals that run this company. It's an ongoing series that we hope to capture the highs and lows of trying to build a business from the ground up, and in an industry that is far from easy.
Like that.
It needs an ending though.
All right.
Yeah. You like that though?
Yeah, I like that. Just keep it rolling with it. Just...
All right, so let me just tap an ending to it, and then it's far from easy. I don't know. What would you say after that? So I got this new 63. So obviously, immediately, I got to get this thing up to Rentech for their ECU tune. That's a no-brainer. So at the same time, we got a great relationship with them, and it's a good opportunity for us to have a quick meeting with Hartmut, the owner. So we planned a day out of it. So we're heading up to Rentech. It's a pretty far drive, maybe an hour and a half or so. Focused. I'm in that work state of mind. I want to have a good, productive meeting and make good use of our day. Maybe powwow inside the car. And we get some quiet time and bounce some ideas around. Not the case.
Hello, I'm Rossion Performance. I'm with ADV.1 Wheels and Cinemotive Media, and we are at a mobile gas station in West Palm Beach. We're gonna meet with Rentech and Rossion, and John, they have them right here if you need them. Yeah, look, Jordan, I told them they had them here. I told them. What? Take it. Come on. We pulling it up, dog. We pulling it up. You don't know about this life.
So that road trip up to Rossion and to Rentech on that same day was probably one of the funnest road trips I have been on while visiting a client, just because it was mayhem.
When this young man and myself met a couple of months ago, he told me, when I told him I was South African, he said to me, "Oh my gosh, have you seen District 9?
I did not say
And
that.
I said, "Oh my gosh, yes I have." It was basically in my home city.
Let me correct him.
Okay.
I said,
You're correct.
You're from South Africa, Johannesburg, am I right? And he says, yes. You recognize the accent? I said, yes, I do. District 10, how's it coming along? And, any development with the ship or anything else? And right away, yeah, that's exactly how it is. Because it's not my first conversation when I started.
And then, of course, I had to explain that I was attacked by a prawn, and they sprayed some black shit in my eyes. And then I started growing a claw out of my back. And I had to cut it off, and every now and then I got to keep cutting it off because it keeps growing back. And
you can't get back into the U.S. with it. That's
and yeah, sometimes I struggle to get back into the U.S. with it.
Like
but,
next week or
like next week
right?
or the following week. And
yeah,
and I would love to show it to you, but if I did, I would have to kill you all.
And you won't be able to
We wouldn't
leave
want to
the
do that, and then I wouldn't be able to leave the country.
And then high five.
For real. ADV and Rossion are going to work together to build and design and come up with the most outstanding wheels for a US built super car.
That's it. Done. So. Oh!
I'm sure what everyone else out there sees is completely different from what it actually is. What you guys see is the drag racing, running around in a golf cart, doing the donuts in the cars. It's not always fun and games. If you don't work here, you'll never understand the pranks. Some are really bad, some are okay, and then some just makes you want to go home for the rest of the day.
Hello, I'm Warren Queen, and this is William Stern, and we're at ADV.1 and Associates. We're a doctor's firm. This is our first patient right here. Sit back, and relax. This is our first patient here. No, stop. It's not that kind of doctor. Now, pull your pants down. Immediately.
Alright, man law means
Basically, if you leave your phone anywhere,
Unattended, you forgot it, you left it in the bathroom, you were taking a deuce, whatever, and you just left your phone or you weren't paying attention, somebody snagged your phone.
Basically, we'll go to Google or we'll find a crazy picture on your phone, throw it on Instagram, make you look like a fool.
typically that's gonna be like some gay photo or some horrible, disgusting herpes-covered penis picture.
Stuff my ass, feed me penis.
Then you gotta just let it ride, whatever that may be, alright?
fucking sucks, bro. You don't want to come over here.
Sucks balls.
Because if you look on my Instagram, I got a lot of photos, okay? But mixed in with all those car pictures and stupid pictures, there's a whole bunch of gay pictures. And it's not me who put them there.
I'm probably the master of man law.
John's a hypocrite, for damn sure.
Hey, go fuck yourself. This is my interview, okay? You can talk about your man law when it's your turn.
Because the few times I've had access to his phone and put up a little bit of gayness, he's got like 6 people following him, he takes it down.
Whatever goes up, stays up. Except for me. Except for me.
So that's violation of man law. So no respect for that. So our relationship began when I got my CLS 63 and I sent it over here for ECU tune, and it came back with this major problem. The car was just, there was an issue where if you'd step on the gas, the tires would just explode after that. So it was fun. My real reason for sending the car though was to kind of get a little foot in the door and introduce myself and build a relationship, because I really wanted to earn their business and talk about producing some wheels together.
No, it's a very beneficial relationship. I like the cooperation as well, you know, from the marketing point of view and obviously from the wheel point of view. We still, to the most degree, design it, but also then the engineering or whatever, and the FEA analysis and
a lot of cooperation.
testing and everything. I mean, that it's not just a round thing, there's a lot of it going in, and so I don't have to think about that. And then marketing genius Jordan here, you know, so yeah. He does pretty good marketing, let's put it this way. And
I take some pictures.
so yeah, that goes hand in hand, and that benefits both companies. It's good cooperation.
Hopefully things go well. I think they will. So far,
Right.
it's been great. And who's been a really good asset for us and helped a lot along the way. And we love you, and we. That's the other. That's the other.
That's the
yeah,
other
sorry, no.
relationship. Yeah.
Cut that.
Jordan called me out because I'm a pain in the ass to schedule shoots with.
Will is a prima donna. I think that's what you call somebody of this nature.
No, that's not true. I'm always willing to shoot, and it's the opposite. He's the pain in the ass to reach when I need to shoot.
This guy's full of shit.
Jordan, no. I'll call him at the office. I'll call his cell phone. I'll text him, email him, and it can be hours.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
We can have something planned one day. It's like, look, call me at 2 o'clock. I'll call him at 2. I won't hear from him till like 5, 6, and then he'll tell me, hey, we got the car, let's go shoot.
If I don't literally handle every aspect of the logistics, set it up, the location, the time, how much gas he's gonna need, how many miles it is, etc., 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 it's not gonna happen. So, that's always fun.
So, yeah, him claiming that I'm the pain in the ass to get in touch with to shoot, false.
Bullshit.
Here we like to prank each other a lot. It's funny. We try to keep a professional environment, but at the same time, we always try to have a good time.
Basically, here's what we do. This is actually pretty fun. Because this new phone system, it may or may not work. But the old phone system, you could hang up on someone while they're talking to you, and if they're not looking at the phone, there's no sound, there's no click, there's no nothing. So you could potentially just get somebody, to talk to themselves for a while. So we used to play this game where that's what we try to do. Try to get someone to talk to themselves for as long as possible. So it's like an art form. You need to engage somebody into the conversation, maybe something personal that's important, and then just, get them to vent. Hang up.
It was funny the first time he ever did it to me. We were just talking randomly about some sets and stuff like that, and we were just, I was discussing something, and all of a sudden he hung up on me without me even knowing, and I was still talking, probably for about 2 seconds, to then realize that I was talking by myself.
The E-Class, what are we doing?
That I don't know, man. That I don't know, because I sent you the questions. Did you get them? That you asked me?
You mind resending that to me, because I lost a batch of emails.
Okay, I'll send that to you again. 4541.
When does what's his name get back from his honeymoon? I think we got him. We'll see.
I think wow, he got me pretty good. He clicked on me. Fucking guy.
So Jordan, where did your passion for drag racing come from?
I don't know, but I've always loved drag racing. Well, I can't say I've always loved it, but I would say from the time that I was probably 15 years old and 16 when I got my first car, drag racing. It's just, I don't know, it's just something you do. And then, you know, in the late 90s, 18, 19 years old, it was just really big. The import scene, Honda Tuning Magazine and the Super Street and Turbo Magazine and all that stuff, and street racing here in Miami. All the streets are straight lines, and I don't condone it, and I think that it's dangerous and everything else that goes along with it. But at that time, it was just all that mattered, and it was just all you thought about. If you're driving to Disney World, or you're driving home, or to the supermarket, you might catch a quick race on the way there, and that's all you care about. So I don't know where that love really comes from. It's hard to say, but I love it, and I still do it. Anyway, but you know what? It's not the same, because now these cars are all fancy and so fast and all expensive and all that fancy shit, and it's cool and all. But it's not the same as when we were young. It's just a piece of shit that we put together with some parts from Pep Boys, and if you were lucky enough to have something turbocharged, some guys might know what I'm talking about. So, for the most part, some of the bigger events like, you know, Formula D, when it comes down here, it's just fun.
Well, basically, Formula Drift was a last-minute event that we decided to do over here, and Jordan approached me and told me I'm in charge of the whole event.
This was probably the very first event where nobody had to do a damn thing. It was the first time that I can remember where one person was entirely responsible for doing anything.
So Danny's wanted to step up his position and move up in the company over time, and that's great. I think that's how we grow as a company. But it doesn't come from talking; it comes from just doing and naturally, happening.
We saw an email come across from Danny, and we thought that Jordan might have written that email because it was such a well-executed email that it surprised everybody.
And I said, an email from Danny? You're like, who? Danny who? Danny?
I was like, what? Who is this guy? Did we hire somebody new?
Danny was just on point with his email. I think everybody was a little taken back by it.
Yeah, I sent an email, basically covering it, from point A to point B to let everybody know what we had to do, who was responsible for what, who was going to drive what cars, what time they had to show up down there.
So for years, it turns out he's smart. He's a smart guy because, look at that, he avoided having to even deal with emails for years. Now he's fucked because he sent a wonderful email with multiple paragraphs, correct spelling, and he had instructions for everybody involved.
Yo, Danny, you are the fucking man, dude. You have stepped it up.
Fuck yeah! Good job, Danny!
I didn't think anyone would think I didn't know how to write an email, something as simple as that.
But he did great. He did really good, and everybody was very impressed. And I'm proud of him too. So besides that, yeah, he's a pain in the ass, and mostly complains about everything, good or bad. There's not a whole lot of winning, but.
Do Jordan and I get along all the time? No, not all the time.
Jordan's a dick. I hate that guy.
That guy could be a fucking asshole sometimes.
Fuck you, Jordan. Fucking prissy.
Fuck no, we don't get along.
Punch him in the face with his AP, and he will get a cut on his head.
Fucking little bitch.
And it just gets under my skin because he knows how to push my buttons and I push his right back. And he gets livid with me.
Just like any brother or sister, you're gonna fight. And, you know, Jordan is kind of like my sister. I always fight with him.
But, you know, I love the guy and he loves me at the end of the day. That's why I've quit, I've been fired, I've been rehired, I've gone somewhere else, I've done other things, but at the end of the day, I always end up right back here.
Yeah, the small penis. But I love that guy.
We've had our issues, but you know, still a lot of love. I definitely consider him family.
You know, we'll have arguments back and forth, and he'll cry to me on my shoulder a little bit, and you know, then I'll yell at him, and he'll yell at me, and then we'll go out and have a drink or whatever, and we'll always find a way to make it work.
Who came up with that question? That wasn't on that list. Remember that story about John breaking man law? When I posted that photo that he didn't like, and he goes on my Instagram account and he logged in and removed it? Okay. I changed my Instagram password. He'll never, ever, ever guess it, even though he guesses all of them. This one's like way too random. So I'm gonna repost this right now. No filter needed. At